Welcome to BitByBit-Code channel. In this video, we are going to learn about the hooks and lot of other contents about the React. So in the previous video, I had just told you how to write the props and how to write the default props in the sense default parameter and what are the prop types. So prop types will not work currently in this case. For that, we need to use the TypeScript and other things. Lot of other content I have told you how to write the data. Okay, without wasting the time, I will just tell you what are the things we need to learn in the React hooks. Okay, so basically there are some set of rules in hooks. Okay, and then in that, what are the things that we need to learn first? Okay, first I will tell you what is a hook. So here I'm having some contents about the hook. I will tell you, and there are other concepts about the prop dealing and other concepts. So leave that first. I will start with the basic hooks, and in that first I am going to teach the use state hook. Okay, maybe you are knowing the concepts about these hooks and other thing. And like, so previously up to 2019, what happened in the sense they were using the class function. So then later they have previously function based and class based component both were there. So at that time class based function were using so much, and developers were getting so much of headache because of using the class component, because that is a little bit complex to write. So they have introduced the hooks, and they have, and after that they were using the functional component. And after that, what happened in the sense class based component got deprecated. So now no one will use the class based component, everyone uses the functional based component. So all that is just a common basic thing that I'm just told you. Leave all those things and just we will come back to the React hooks. So okay, so you can read it properly here. React hooks are the new features added in 16.8 version. Okay, and currently what version you are using, like 19 point version. Okay, search in Google and just comment me here what type of version you are using. Maybe the video when I'm creating, that is a that time the version may be different, and when you start learning that, at that time the version will be different. So whatever that may be, so just add a comment so that at from where, at what time you have been started, so you will get to know. Okay, fine, leave this one. React hooks allow us to use useState concept and the other React concepts inside the functional based component without using class component. Okay, you can read this one carefully. Okay, or else in React hooks are functions that allows developers to use React features like states and lifecycle methods in function component. So lifecycle method in the sense what will happen? Okay, the life cycle in generally life cycle in the sense what will happen, there is a one particular stage, like suppose just imagine one life cycle of a butterfly of the butterfly. So in that butterfly life cycle, what will happen, in that what will happen, it will be caterpillar, that it will become a butterfly, and then it will lay the eggs, and then it will die. So this is the four stages. So that means in it is a life cycle of a butterfly, like that in React hooks is also having a life cycle. So like creation, and then update, and then unmount in the sense removing that component. So these are the advanced concept, not intermediate concept I will teach you. Don't worry about all these things. And here you can see these many types of hooks are there, and here I have written some, I have given one space. So that means here all the above concepts up to use callback, all these things are necessary. That means you should learn 100%. There is a no chance to leave all these hooks. And after that, maybe in when you go for the industry level projects and other thing, at that time you will use all these things like use navigation and use form. Use form, we can also use now. I can okay, I will teach that also. And use navigate if it is possible, like creating the project, I will tell that also. And use params, this is also one important one. So in this current stage, what we will do, we will do one thing. We will learn all the above 5 to 6 concepts, React hooks, and then later maybe in when we start project, at that time we may learn all these things like custom hook and use params and use form. We will learn later, fine. And then next, uh, rules of hooks. So hooks are having a basics, some of the set of rules, like hooks must be at the top level of functional component. Okay, that means like you will write one line like import React from React, something you will write. Then at the same at the next line we should import the hooks also, like import use state from React, like that. And then hooks must be inside functional component, and hooks can be inside custom hooks. So here some set of rules are there. You can pause this video and just to glance what are the concept I'm teaching. Okay, maybe this video will bigger or smaller. Don't go for the video how much big and that much how much small. Just go for the content that I'm providing, or else try to pause and go for the learning. Okay, and there are many set of rules in this one. At least you should know 4 to 5 rules, so that if anyone in like an interviewer ask what are the hooks, so then you can able to tell. So hooks are a functional based hooks that can be top level of the functional component, and these are the rules. And they will ask like what define hooks. So in React, hooks are a functionals can allow developers to use the features like state lifecycle and other things like this. You need to tell all these things. So these are the just a basics of the React hooks. And then next we're having state. So define state is an object in React JS which stores the dynamic changes happening to the component. I have told you we are going to learn the use state hook, and like we can in short form we can say just state. Okay, what is a state? They will ask in general question in interview, and what is a store? That is a concept in Redux. I will tell you that also Redux topic also. And currently we are learning the hooks. So for that in this one we will learn the use state hook, and then after that we will go for the prop drilling and other concepts. Okay, don't worry, I will cover all this topic. Just I will upload the videos one by one, like that you can learn from that one by one. Okay, next, what is use state hook? So use state hook, the state is an object in React.js which stores the dynamic changes happening to the component. Okay, now dynamic changes happening to the component, you may hearing like some may have got understood what does this meaning, and some of you may haven't got what this meaning. Okay, so basically, when you go for Amazon, Flipkart, Zepto, or Zomato, whatever the website you go and order, you want to order something, and there you have you want to purchase a food. Okay, just imagine go for the Zomato, and there you are purchasing some food, and inside that food you will get option how much you will to increase. Suppose in that you are going to order a Pepsi or any cold drink or something whatever you want. So in that cold drink, what you will do, in that how many cold drinks you want, at the downside you will get on plus and minus option. So that plus icon what will do, if you click on that plus icon, what will happen? Dynamically, it will change from 0 to 1, right? So that means how that is happening. So because of this one, okay, that is happening because of this state. So that state, what it will do? It will update and store the value. So this is the main concept of use state. And then next, okay, I will show you that example also. And then to make the functional component, we use a hook called useState. Okay, here just a common basic thing. And then in class component, a state must be an object, but in functional component, state can be data. Okay, these are the many other concepts I have written, and some to know about more, for that I just written, so that some of the uh, users are saying that I should provide the videos in more details about the concept. For that I'm teaching little bit more deeper in this video. Okay, and then it returns two elements. One is a current state, and the second one is the update state. I told you previously also in Zomato what will happen. One is the current state, and when you click on that plus icon, what will happen? It will update that state. Okay, and then also this is the basic syntax about the use state. And then like this also example you can write here. I have written the care like this only. That's fine. Okay, now we will go for one example. Okay, now I will, here in this VS Code, I will just RFCE and then enter. That means React functional based component. Okay, and then here next, what I'm going to do in this one, I'm just at the next line of this one before return, let okay. and inside this one, count, comma, set count is equal to use state. Okay, now you can see the use state has been imported from the React, and now it's been already in use, right? Here already it's in use, and if you hover on this one, you'll get some more details about this one, like this plus one overload, and then update that state, and many other things we will get. Okay, leave all these things. What I will do now, I need to update this data. Before that, I will just check our data is printing or not. I will just console log and then go back to the browser and just I will refresh, and you can see hello has been printing properly. That means my server has been running on the browser side properly. Okay, the next thing what we need to do here, function. Okay, instead of this function, what I will do, I will use the arrow function for the shorter syntax. Let update update, and all these things, like how to read the arrow function, and how to read the shorter syntax, and many other things, because I have already covered lot of concepts in the my previous video. I am not going to teach again and again the same concept, so that it will take again lot of time. And arrow function is the one of the most good thing to use for the developers. Okay, the next h2, and I had told you, if you want to print something in the React, we need to write inside the curly braces. Okay, inside the curly braces, what I will do, I will uh, take this count and print here. Okay, and then uh, after this one, we need a button so that we can update button, like click, and when should this happen? We are having some properties called on click and other thing. On click, in this one, what I will do, I'll just call that update. That's it. It's been called, and then if I save and if I go back to my browser, and you can see clearly uh, click is there, and other number is also getting printed. Here hello is there, and 1. So I have told you in Zomato and other things, like what will happen when you click on that button, it will increase the count. That means it's dynamically rendering. And you can see if I click this page is not at all refreshing. So that means it's a dynamic. If it was a static, then what will happen? If I click on button, it will refresh it. If I click on that button, then again it will be refreshed. So instead of that, what we are using, we're using a use state hook. So use state hook, how it works in the sense, one is storing the current value, another one is storing the update value. And here you can see in the notes, I have clearly mentioned that what okay, one is the current state and the second one is the update state. Okay, fine. You are getting the how to write this concept. Okay, I'm going to teach once again. Listen carefully. Here we I have told you this is the main syntax for the React use state hook, and this one is for the number purpose. Okay, and we are having like this, we can use for object also, we can use for a boolean also. Okay, and we can use for a array also. So I will teach another object. I will see if the video is getting so much long, then I will make in the next video either, maybe, or I will try to cover in this video only. Leave that all these things. Then next, instead of writing here, what I will do, I will just comment out this one, and I will remove this one update also. How to write inside in the same line, how to reduce the code line also. So here, what we need to do, we need to pass the arrow function. In this one, what I will do, set count of count plus 1, and then if I go back to my browser, and then if I refresh, and then if I click, it's getting work. Okay, that means it is working properly. And if I remove this one also, that means it will work. Why? Because here what I have did, instead of doing the same thing, that function I have written here, right side, that same function I have written in the same line. That means I can reduce the code. But this will what happen in the sense, like for the developers, like when we are reading or else we are developing mode, the code will be too much big. At that time we unable to read all this content. So for that, what we should do, we should write like the previous way. So that one is the one of the best way to write the thing. Okay, and if you're learning React, so what you should do after completing one of the program statement, pause the video and then just take down in the notes or else take down in your laptop and practice that same code and then go for the next one. And here count whatever the count is there, that is getting print here, and one is getting updated, and here click is just a button and you know all the HTML and CSS. And if you are still struggling to learn React, if you are a beginner to React, then do one thing. First go to the HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript, and then come for the React. Okay, why? Because that will make a good sense of humor. Why? That will in within less time you can learn a lot of things, and you can tell to the interview that you are good in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you are good at JavaScript, then you are good at React also. They will say. Okay, fine. So this one is a for the number we have seen. Next, you will see for the object. Okay, I'm giving a simple example so that you should not get uh, like jumbled all the data at once. Okay, RFC, and then next, okay, I will do write user comma set user. Okay, set user is to use state of object like name. Name is to what I will do Leila. Okay, leave all these things, and then instead of that what I will do, like I will just write bit, that's it, and then comma, and then I will write age of, or else I will, okay fine, that is fine, around 34 or else 55. So whatever the age, I'm just providing a random age. And then next to, I need to update this data. Okay, let update user, update user, and then here okay, I can write directly, but instead of that, set user, set user of the, okay, inside this one pass one arrow function and pass one parameter, something as previous data. So instead of previous writing, I have just written in short form prev. And then suppose if prev dot name equal, okay, double equal to wait. What are the above name you have written? The same name should be the downside also here. And then later, if bit, okay, fine. Prev dot name. So prev dot name, what it is doing? If the current, the whatever the current name is will be stored here. And then if the name is equal to plus uh, bit, at the time what we should do? We should return some new date. Okay, return, and then curly brace, pass the like I'll just copy the data and then paste there, John. Okay, and then John is around 20. Else what I should do? I should print, okay, that L is a different, that is a faker. Okay, faker.js, that I will tell you, faker.js. This one example also I will provide you. Else, fine. Now it will print the original data. And then here what I should do, h1, and inside this one what I can write in the sense, user, okay, user dot name. Why? Because whatever you are passed here, the same thing you should pass and dot name. Okay, and then here again h2, in this one user dot age, and then button, click on, click is to update user. If I go back and if I refresh now, You can see by default I'm getting bit and age is 55, some random name I have given. If I click on this one, what is happening here? The data is getting changed. So that means the using object what I have did in the sense, I have written and I have passed the data inside the uh, hooks, and how to extract that I have already clearly mentioned that user dot age or name. In the previous video I have just shown that on example I have shown you how to get the age or something like that I have shown you. So that was one of the video, and so this was just a one simple examples about the object that I have given, and okay, fine. Now you may have got this one. Suppose if you're not getting this, how to write the hooks and other things. So if you are actually you are a new user, for the new user, what will happen? It will get jumbled. So for that, don't get pressurized. Just try to solve two to three different example, and then later use your mind and go for the javascript once again. Why? Because this from here to here, if and else, and writing curly braces and return keyword and user dot name, these all are from javascript only. Haven't written anything. Only React is providing the hooks and other thing, but apart from that, the way of writing like this arrow function and all these things are from javascript only. If you're not good like you are unable to catch the React, then go for the JavaScript and how to write object, how to extract object, how to extract array of object. Many things are there. In my previous video, I have told how to write the props and how to extract the data from props, how to use the map filter method. Many things are there. Okay, if you're good at JavaScript, then definitely you'll be good at React also. Okay, and if you want, you can pause this video and just take down the example. Don't go for the lines of code. These lines are not like nothing is there. If you just understand the concept, then it will be so much easy for you. Fine. Okay, if you are having any doubt again, you can just comment here. I will guide you. Okay, that's fine. Now what I will do, I will create one boolean now. Okay, RFCE. In this RFCE, what will happen in the sense? First, okay, boolean. I will just take one example as like accordion. You may have seen the accordion. Accordion in the sense, like in the web pages, you may have seen like one line of code will be there, like one line of sentence will be there. When you click on that, some more like the some data will be hide and some data will be shown. So that is known as accordion. So how to write this accordion in the sense? Fine. First, I will write. I need to take one hook. Let okay show comma set show. Okay, you may thinking only we can write these words. Not like that. You can write anything. You can write your name, and after that, here we need to pass the set name also. Then use state of false. Okay, and then next. Okay, fine. What I can take in the sense, I'll just okay. I will create one same function update update and then one arrow function and then curly brace, and inside this one set show of not equal to false. Okay, sorry, not equal to show, and then next to here h1 I will just print products. Okay, if you want to know more about this product, so at that time what you will do, you will click on that information about that brief details. So like that we will hide the details. So only when the user click on that, at the time it should get the data. Okay, and I will end this video after this boolean, and in the next video I will just provide one faker example about the use state, so that it will be easier to understand, and once again I will explain the same concept so that you may get more knowledge about the hooks. Fine. And then next what I will do, okay. Now if you want to write something code about the javascript, at that time what you should do, show, like we need to write the curly brace, and then after that we need to write the data show, and what you should do, and in the sense after that, what it should do in the sense, okay, uh, these are the React fragments. I will teach you what are the React fragments. So sometimes what will happen, you need to render the code again and again. So what will happen, the fragments will be like invisible, not invisible, but it will be working, but in the behind the screen, like that, something like that. But I will explain in the next video properly with the examples. Like there are having three ways to write the React fragment. So this is the just a basic fragment we can write. Okay, and if you want to write something now inside this one, we have started the JavaScript, and inside this one, if you want to write the HTML again, for that we need to use something like that. Okay, and then fine, here div, inside this div, what I will write, okay, instead of this one, I will write h1 only, direct. H1 is to hello, this is a good product. PROD product, something like this. And then later again, I have closed the H1, and then later what we can do in the sense, I need to create that button uh, here outside of this one. Okay, fine. No, I will create. Okay, here outside we need to write like button. Okay, like click to uh, no more, and then I can okay, instead of this one, what I will do in the sense, I will write the curly braces. Okay, like curly braces in the sense, I will just directly write the uh, ternary operator show, and question mark is to less, and then more. Okay, and then here on this one, on click of this one, on click, what should it happen in the sense, I will call that update function. And then if I save and if I go back to my browser now, and if I click refresh, okay, products are there, to click on, click to no more. Okay, and here more option is there. Just a second. Click to no more. I have clicked this one, and click to no less. And if I click on this one, what will happen? The data will be removed. So you may getting, so how to hide and show the data. And this one is like accordion, like accordion type, it will work. And there are many concepts are there. If you want to write the same thing in the JavaScript, then it will take a little bit more time. But in the React, what will happen? We're having a lot of hooks, and some create like what are the functionalities they have provided for the React. And you can see in the within 4 lines of code, I have written this one, and nothing is there, only curly braces, and then one fragment only show, and this h1, and okay, fine. You are getting how to write all these things. Okay, whenever you want to write something inside this one, it's actually HTML div, right? So that means I can write only HTML. If you want to write the JavaScript, at the time, what you can do, you can write the curly brace, and then write about the JavaScript, and then console. Okay, fine. Now if I click on refresh, so data will be same again. Click to no more. Okay, and then if you want to know less, click to know less. So thanks for watching the video. It's all about the hooks and other thing. So just I have provided some little bit more example. You may getting confusion, and the way of teaching will be little bit different to understand again and again. So practice more and more. Maybe the way of language I'm speaking, not language, like body language, that is little bit different. So don't go for that all these things. So the important is coding, and you can go with the coding, and I have provided the notes and many other things. So that's it. And practice again and again. If you're new, then I'm saying it will be so much difficult for you to learn. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's little bit difficult. Why? Because it's a new thing. To learn a new thing, that will take a little bit more time. Thanks for watching the video.